Archangel Michael declares, "Open this at once. An amazing surprise is on its way to your home. Do not delay. Open this immediately. My child, my beloved, listen closely, because what I am about to reveal has been held back from you for a long time. There are moments in your life when heaven pauses everything just to speak to you alone. And today is one of those moments. My beloved, you are seeing this message because something in your spirit has begun to rise again, something the world attempted to shatter. Yet God quietly mended, and now heaven is ready to release what was delayed. Before I tell you the full truth, take one breath, because after this moment, nothing in your life will go back to the way it was. My child, the surprise that is coming to your home is not small, not ordinary, not accidental. It is something written in the scrolls of your destiny long before you were born. And Archangel Michael says, if they open their heart now, the miracle will enter faster than they expect. My beloved, I must warn you gently. Many people around you will not understand why suddenly your life begins to shift. They will not understand why doors that stayed shut for years begin to open in a single moment. They will not understand why blessings that avoided you suddenly start chasing you. But heaven understands, because heaven planned it. My child, before I go deeper, let me tell you something important. There is a divine reason you found this message at this exact second, not a minute earlier, not a minute later. This message was timed with your destiny. My beloved, the surprise coming to your home will remove a burden you have been carrying quietly. It will wipe away the fear you never told anyone you felt. It will answer a question that kept you awake at night, and it will prove one thing: God has not forgotten you. Not even for a moment, my child. Listen carefully now, because after this line, heaven shifts something around you. Your angels have been waiting for your permission to move, to act, to enter your situation with power. And Archangel Michael says, tell them this is their moment. If they accept it, everything changes. If you are ready to accept this divine shift and declare that everything changes now, type Amen in the comments below. Let heaven hear your readiness. My beloved, before I continue, let me speak to your heart. If you want these divine messages every day, if you want heaven's guidance to reach you without delay, make sure you stay connected, because your spirit is entering a new season, and you must not walk into it alone. To activate God's prophetic promise and alignment in your life, make sure to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss a single divine message. Now take a breath, my child, because what I reveal next will shake the walls around your destiny. My child, my beloved, now that your heart is open, I can finally reveal the part heaven has been protecting for you. A shift began the moment your eyes landed on this message. You may not feel it yet, but in the unseen world your name has been spoken with light. My child, something powerful is moving toward you, and the reason I am speaking now is because if you hesitate, if you wait, if you doubt for even a moment, you might delay something that was meant to bless you instantly. My beloved, let me tell you the truth behind this surprise. For months, some of you, for years, your spirit has been sending out a silent cry. You prayed without words, you hoped without telling anyone. You endured things that would have broken another person, but heaven counted every tear, every breath, every moment. You survived what was meant to destroy you, and now the reward is coming home to you. My child, I must tell you something very important. There is someone in your life, someone you may not even expect, who is thinking about you right now. Their heart is turning back toward you. Something inside them is changing. They are waking up to the truth of who you are and what you deserve. And soon they will take a step that will bring clarity to your life. My beloved, the amazing surprise arriving at your home is not just a thing. It is a sign that the heaviness is lifting, a sign that what you lost is returning in a higher form, a sign that your name is entering rooms where your feet have not yet walked. My child, listen carefully, because this next part is only for you. A meeting was held in the heavenly realms, and your name came up with honor. There was a discussion about your destiny, your battles, your delays, and God said, "Enough, let the door open now." That is why I am here. That is why this message reached you, because the divine timing has begun. My beloved, the energy around your home is shifting. You might feel restless. You might feel sudden hope. You might feel unexpected peace. These are not coincidences. They are signals that your angels have entered your situation. My child, let me speak to your soul. You have been strong for too long. You have been silent about your pain for too long. You have carried others while no one carried you. And heaven says, this chapter of suffering ends now. My beloved, something is approaching your doorway, physically or spiritually. It will carry a message, a blessing, a turning point, a divine confirmation. And when it arrives, your spirit will recognize it instantly. My child, before I reveal the deeper truth of this miracle coming to your home, let me ask you quietly, are you ready to receive something you once believed was impossible? Are you ready to accept a life that finally matches the goodness of your heart? Are you ready for heaven's timing to align with your deepest longing? Because this surprise was not created overnight. It was formed slowly, carefully, through every challenge you survived. My beloved, let me tell you why heaven delayed your blessing until now. There were people around you who would have ruined it. There were energies around you that would have drained it. There were moments when your heart was too wounded to hold it. But now, today, you are ready. My child, breathe, because the next part of this message will enter your spirit like light. My beloved, Archangel Michael says there is a divine visitor coming toward your life. When they arrive, the confusion ends, the path opens, the truth becomes clear. Someone who once misunderstood you, someone who once judged you, someone who once walked away, is about to see your value with clarity they never had before. This is part of your surprise, but the bigger part, the part heaven hid carefully, is something that will touch your home physically. Something you can hold. Something that carries breakthrough energy. Something that shifts the vibration of every corner of your life. My child, this is why you must not ignore this message. You must not brush it aside. You must not think it is random. Heaven selected you for this moment. My beloved, listen closely. The miracle is already moving. It is not waiting for permission. It is coming. But the speed at which it reaches you depends on how open your heart is right now, in this moment. Take one breath, my child, because what I am about to reveal next will show you exactly why this surprise is coming to your home. My child, my beloved, now your spirit is ready, and because your heart has opened itself to the voice of heaven, I can finally reveal the truth that has been circling your destiny like a rising dawn. My beloved, the surprise coming to your home is not an accident, not a coincidence, not a random blessing. It is a divine response. A response to every night you cried quietly. A response to every moment you kept faith when your world was falling apart. A response to every prayer you whispered when no one was listening. Heaven heard you, even when you felt invisible, even when you felt forgotten. Heaven was studying every detail of your life. My child, do you know why this blessing is coming now? Because something inside you refused to break, even when you were surrounded by people who drained you, even when you were betrayed by those you trusted, Even when life gave you more pain than support, something inside you remained unshaken. Your resilience reached heaven, and Archangel Michael says, "Now reward them, now strengthen them, now lift them." If you felt that truth, please like this video now. Liking will activate the flow of God's favor in your life, opening new doors of blessing. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission will grow into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Giving to this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our exclusive community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through hearts that are kind. This is what I say over you now. Each gift you give is like a stream of living water that flows into the life of someone who needs healing. Give, and it will be given to you, is not just a verse for Jesus. It is a living promise that shapes your future. Allow me to invite you now with a simple act of faith. Come into this moment with purpose, with honesty, and with hope. The money you give today is not a donation. The act of spiritual obedience that lets your heavens open is what opens them. Let go of your seed and see what God brings back into your life. My beloved, there is a transformation happening around you, a spiritual cleansing, a shifting of energy, a settling of old battles. The things that were chasing you are losing their power. The burdens that were holding you down are dissolving. The fear that kept repeating in your mind is weakening. Your spirit is rising. My child, let me tell you something you have not yet realized. The surprise coming your way is not just meant to bless your home. It is meant to realign your entire destiny. There are moments in life when something small changes everything. A message, a meeting, a decision, a sign, a blessing. And this surprise is one of those destiny-shifting signs. If this prophetic word resonates with your soul, share this video with someone in your network who needs a breakthrough. Sharing this message activates the anointing and shares that breakthrough with them. My beloved, I must prepare you for something. When this surprise arrives, your mind may question it. You may wonder if you deserve it. You may feel overwhelmed. You may feel unready. But heaven says, you are ready. You have always been ready. The world just didn't see it yet. My child, let me show you the spiritual truth behind what is coming. In the unseen realm, your angels have been coordinating something. They have been rearranging situations, moving people, rewriting timelines, closing old doors so you don't walk back, opening new ones so you cannot miss your destiny. You think nothing is happening, but in reality, everything is happening. My beloved, do you know what heaven loves most about you? Your heart. Even after everything you went through, your heart still believes. Even after being lied to, you still trust. Even after being disappointed, you still hope. Even after being hurt, you still love. This purity is rare, and heaven rewards purity with miracles that others cannot receive. My child, now listen carefully, because I am about to reveal the part of the message that was hidden until this moment. The amazing surprise coming to your home has been delayed many times, not because you were unworthy, but because the environment around you was not safe for your blessing. People around you were not ready. Their intentions were not pure. Their energy would have contaminated your miracle. Their jealousy would have poisoned your joy, and so heaven waited. Heaven protected your blessing until your path was clear. My beloved, a shift happened recently, a cleansing, a separation, a removal. Someone was pulled away from your life, not to hurt you, but to protect your destiny. Someone's mask fell, Someone's true colors were exposed. Someone who pretended to support you was quietly removed. And the moment their energy disconnected from your life, your miracle was released. My child, this is why the timing is now. The surprise coming is connected to something you thought you lost, something you believed was gone forever, something you prayed for but eventually stopped expecting, something you gave up on to protect your heart. But heaven did not give up. My beloved, there is a reason you have been feeling unusual signs lately. A warmth, a restlessness, a sudden burst of hope, a dream, a repeating number, a voice in your heart saying something is coming. These signs are not random. They are confirmations. Your soul already knows the miracle is on its way. Your spirit already senses the shift. Your energy already feels the doorway opening. My child, you are standing on the edge of a new chapter. One step forward and everything changes. One moment of faith and the divine surprise enters your home faster than you imagined. My beloved, I know you have doubted yourself. I know you have asked, why me? I know you have wondered if blessings like this happen only to other people. But let me tell you the truth. You are chosen. You are protected. You are guided. And this miracle has your name written on it. No one else can take it. No one else can block it. No one else can claim it. It belongs to you. My child, let me go deeper. This surprise will restore something inside you. It will remind you of your worth. It will bring back the light in your eyes. It will return the confidence that pain stole from you. It will awaken a part of your soul that has been sleeping for too long. You are not just receiving a gift. You are receiving a shift. Something inside you will heal. Something inside you will rise. Something inside you will finally feel at peace. My beloved, as I speak, your angels are preparing the path. They are clearing obstacles. They are softening hearts. They are guiding the surprise straight to your doorstep. Nothing can stop it now, my child. I need you to understand one thing. When heaven gives you something, it does not come to harm you. It comes to elevate you, to align you, to awaken you. And this surprise will do exactly that. My beloved, before I reveal the next powerful truth, the truth about who is connected to this miracle, I want to speak gently to your heart. If you want messages like this directly from heaven, if you want to stay connected to divine guidance without missing your timing, make sure your spirit stays close. Because your journey is about to accelerate more than you think. Take a breath, my child, because what I reveal next will shock you in the most beautiful way. My child, my beloved, now that your heart is open and your spirit is listening, I can finally reveal the truth heaven has been waiting to release. You have walked through a long season of silence. A long season where nothing made sense. A long season where you felt you were giving more than you received. But that season is ending. My beloved, something extraordinary is unfolding around you quietly, silently, perfectly. And the surprise coming to your home is not just a blessing, it is a turning point. My child, there is a person connected to this miracle. Someone whose energy has been circling your life for a long time. Someone who was meant to play a role in your destiny, but could not step forward before. Not because they didn't feel anything, but because the timing wasn't right. They were not ready. Their heart was not steady. Their path was not aligned. Their spirit was not awakened. But something changed in them recently. Something awakened. Something shifted their vision. Something opened their heart. And now they have begun to see you clearly. My beloved, listen carefully. This person has been holding back words they wanted to say. They have been hiding feelings they wanted to express. They have been carrying guilt, confusion, and unanswered questions, and now they feel a pull toward you, stronger than before, clearer than ever. This is part of the surprise coming your way. But that is not the whole revelation, my child. The bigger part of this miracle is something heaven has crafted only for you, something that will touch your home physically, something you will be able to see, feel, or hold, something that carries divine energy, something that will lift your spirit the moment it arrives. My beloved, let me tell you the spiritual truth behind this. In the heavenly realm, there are moments when God stops everything and says, it is their time. Open the door for them, and this is one of those moments. My child, do not underestimate the timing. This is happening now because the path is clear. Enemies have been removed, false intentions have been blocked, silent battles have been won, and everything that once slowed you down has been pushed aside. Your blessing is finally free to reach you. My beloved, you may not realize it, but your energy has changed. You are no longer who you were last year. You are no longer carrying the same heaviness. You are no longer vibrating in the same pain. Your spirit has grown. Your strength has deepened. Your intuition has sharpened. Heaven waited for this version of you, the version that is ready to receive. My child, let me go deeper. There is a reason this message found you today, not yesterday, not last month, not last year. Your spirit hit a point of readiness. Your heart reached the exact frequency heaven was waiting for, and when your frequency aligned, the miracle was released. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our exclusive community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. My beloved, the surprise that is coming will touch more than your home. It will touch your emotions. It will touch your confidence. It will touch your destiny. It will touch your relationships. It will touch your financial path. It will touch your spiritual journey, because when heaven blesses, it blesses in layers, not just one part of your life. My child, you might have noticed something strange in the last few days, a sudden calmness, a shift in your mood, a moment where you felt unexpectedly hopeful, a dream that felt meaningful, a thought that felt guided, a sign that made your heart pause. These were not accidents. These were signals from your angels. Your spirit was being prepared. My beloved, there is something you must understand. Angels do not move randomly. They move with purpose. And when Archangel Michael steps into a situation, it is because something big is coming, and he has stepped into your situation. My child, do you know what that means? It means protection. It means acceleration. It means breakthrough. It means clarity. It means closure of old wounds. It means opening of new paths. It means the next chapter of your life is officially beginning. My beloved, heaven has already chosen the day your miracle will reach you. The hour is marked. The moment is sealed. The movement has begun. Nothing can stop it, my child. But there is something I must warn you about gently. When the surprise arrives, your emotions may rise, your thoughts may race, your heart may tremble, not because the blessing is frightening, but because you are not used to receiving something this pure, this powerful, this divinely crafted. Allow yourself to receive without fear. Allow yourself to accept something good without questioning it. Allow yourself to believe that you deserve a miracle, because you do. My beloved, you have planted seeds in silence. You have given with love. You have healed others while carrying your own wounds. You have kept going even when you felt alone. This surprise is heaven's way of saying you have done enough. Now, let us take care of you, my child. Listen closely. There is someone who has been thinking about reaching out to you. Someone who has been replaying memories. Someone who feels a pull toward you that they cannot explain. Someone whose heart is waking up to a truth they ignored for too long. This awakening is connected to your miracle. My beloved, when this surprise arrives, something else will happen. A conversation, a message, a realization, a spark, a confession, a shift, a turning point. You will feel it immediately, a sense that nothing will be the same after that moment. My child, before I reveal the next secret, the one tied to your destiny's timeline, I want to speak softly to your spirit. If you want to stay aligned with this divine flow, if you want heaven to keep guiding you without delay, make sure your heart stays open, because the next chapter will move quickly. Now take a slow breath. My beloved, what I reveal next will shake your spirit in the most beautiful way. My child, my beloved, now that your spirit has opened enough to receive this clarity, I can reveal another layer of the truth, a truth that heaven has kept hidden until your heart was strong enough to hold it. My beloved, the surprise coming to your home is part of a divine chain reaction. Once it enters your life, other blessings will begin to align themselves. One miracle will attract another. One open door will lead to another. One answered prayer will unlock many more. This is not a single moment. This is the beginning of a new season. My child, listen to this carefully. You have been in a spiritual waiting room for a very long time. Every day you hoped something good would happen, and every night you wondered why nothing changed. You kept asking, when will it be my turn? And heaven kept whispering, soon, but soon, felt silent soon, felt distant, soon, felt like the world forgot you. But today I tell you, your soon has become no. My beloved, there is something important you need to know about divine timing. Heaven does not release a blessing until two things align: your readiness and your environment. Your heart is ready now. Your environment has been cleared, and the path is finally safe for your miracle to enter. My child, let me reveal the deeper reason the surprise is coming so suddenly. A spiritual cycle around you has closed. A karmic loop has ended. A shadow that followed you has been removed. This is why everything around you feels different, even if you cannot explain it. This is why your intuition feels sharper. This is why your dreams feel more vivid. This is why your heart feels more awake. Your soul senses the breakthrough before your eyes see it. My beloved, there is someone whose energy is deeply connected to your next chapter. This person has been resisting the pull toward you for months, some for years. Life tried to distract them. People tried to influence them. Fear tried to silence them. But the connection did not break because heaven wrote it. And heaven does not rewrite what is already written in your destiny. My child, this person is waking up to the truth about you. They are realizing your value. They are remembering your kindness. They are seeing what they could not see before. Their spirit is calling to you, even if their voice has been silent. This awakening is tied directly to the miracle coming to your home. My beloved, let me tell you what the angels have seen in your future. A moment that will make you stop. A moment that will make you breathe differently. A moment that will bring clarity to your confusion. A moment that will bring tears, not of pain, but of relief. This moment is approaching faster than you expect. My child, do you feel the shift in your life lately? The sudden peace, the strange heaviness lifting, the unexpected hope returning. The quiet voice inside saying something good is coming. These are not illusions, these are not emotions, these are spiritual signals. Heaven is preparing you, my beloved. Let me tell you the truth. Your heart has been longing to hear. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are not left behind. Every moment of waiting has been counted. Every tear has been recorded. Every prayer has been held gently by angels. And this surprise is heaven's answer. My child, you will soon experience a shift in your home, a change in the atmosphere, a cleansing of old energy, a release of old emotions, a lifting of burdens you have carried alone for too long. You will feel lighter. You will feel stronger. You will feel guided. You will feel protected because you are. My beloved Archangel Michael says the battle that was draining them is over. Now let their blessings flow without resistance. That is why the miracle is coming quickly. That is why the timing is sudden. That is why your heart is being prepared in real time. My child, this next part may surprise you, but you must hear it. The miracle coming to your home is not coming alone. It is bringing a message, a confirmation, a sign, a truth that you need to hear. It will answer something that has been troubling your heart, a doubt, a fear, a question, a memory that never left you. This surprise will bring understanding where you once had confusion. My beloved, when this miracle arrives, you will look back on your struggles and whisper, "So this is why everything happened the way it did." You will see the pattern. You will understand the delays. You will recognize the protection. You will appreciate the redirections. You will feel grateful for the things that didn't work out, because they were not meant for the person you are becoming. My child, before I reveal the next sacred truth, the one about the hidden blessing attached to this miracle, I need to tell you something soft, something your soul needs to hear. You are worthy. You are chosen. You are ready, and the miracle coming to your home will prove it. Take a breath, my beloved, because the next part of this message will unlock a revelation you have needed for a long time. My child, my beloved, your heart is open now, and because your spirit is in alignment, heaven allows me to reveal what was hidden behind the veil for so long. There is something extraordinary unfolding behind you, around you, and ahead of you, and soon it will manifest physically in your life. My beloved, the surprise coming to your home carries a frequency your soul has been waiting for. It is not just a blessing, it is a signal, a divine confirmation that a long chapter of struggle has ended, a marker that your destiny is shifting into acceleration, a sign that the spiritual battles you fought in silence have finally been won. My child, listen carefully. Your angels have not left your side for a single moment, even in the nights where you thought no one could hear your pain. Heaven was listening, even in the mornings where you woke up tired in your soul. Heaven was strengthening you quietly. Even on days where your smile hid the heaviness, angels surrounded you with protection, and now they are surrounding you with reward. My beloved, the surprise that is coming has a divine assignment. It will lift something inside you. It will restore your belief in miracles. It will heal a wound you forgot you had. It will remind you that God never abandoned you, not for a second. There are blessings that come to give comfort, but this one comes to transform. My child, let me reveal the next part of the truth, because heaven is allowing it. The miracle coming your way will unlock three things: something about your past, something in your present, and something destined for your future. My beloved, first, the past. You have carried memories that still sting. You have held on to moments you wish you could rewrite. You have asked, why did this happen to me? Why did this person hurt me? Why did I lose what I loved? This surprise holds an answer, a truth that will bring closure, a sign that will heal the part of you that thought you were the problem. You were never the problem. You were the lesson they needed, but they were not the blessing you deserved. My child, second the present right now. Today, there is a shift happening around you spiritually. You may feel disconnected from old people, old places, old routines, old patterns. This is not a loss. It is protection. Heaven is removing what cannot grow with you. Heaven is distancing you from anything that drains your energy. Heaven is closing doors you kept trying to push open. Let them close, my beloved, because what is coming is better than anything behind those doors. My beloved third, the future. Your next chapter begins the moment this surprise enters your home. From that moment on, you will feel guided differently. Your decisions will feel clearer. Your intuition will feel stronger. Your steps will feel protected. You will no longer question whether you are on the right path. You will feel it in your spirit. This miracle is not the end of your journey. It is the beginning, my child. Let me tell you something the angels whispered about you. You survived what was meant to break them. Now, give them what is meant to bless them. This is why the timing is now. This is why the message reached you today. This is why your spirit is trembling with recognition, because the breakthrough is close. My beloved, there is someone thinking about you at this very moment, someone whose soul feels a connection to yours, even if they have been silent, someone who has been guided toward you without understanding why, someone who feels drawn to your energy in ways they cannot explain, someone whose presence is tied to your destiny. This person will play a role in the unfolding miracle. My child, you may have felt their energy recently, a sudden memory, a thought of them appearing out of nowhere, a dream, a feeling of someone missing you that was not your imagination. That was spiritual alignment. This connection is awakening, my beloved. When the surprise reaches your home, something in this connection will shift. A revelation will come, a message, a realization, a movement of the heart. Something that was paused will begin again. Something that was silent will speak. Something that was confusing will become clear. Archangel Michael says, this miracle will bring clarity where there was once chaos. My child, you have carried too much alone. You have been strong for too long. You have been quiet about your pain because you did not want to burden others. But heaven said, remove their burdens, lift their spirit, bring them joy. And this surprise carries that joy. My beloved, I need you to understand something important. Not every blessing is a surprise, but every heaven, since surprise is a blessing, you deserve this. You earned this through your resilience, your kindness, your patience, your faith, your heart. My child, before I reveal the next divine truth, the truth about the exact spiritual purpose of this miracle, I want to speak softly to you. You are safe now. You are protected now. You are rising now. Nothing and no one can block what is coming to your home. Not envy, not fear, not delay, not darkness, not past mistakes, not hidden enemies. This miracle is sealed. It is yours, and it is on its way. Take a breath, my beloved, because the next part of this message will reveal why heaven chose you specifically for this miracle. My child, my beloved, lean closer to these words, because the moment you opened this message, heaven recorded it under your name. Archangel Michael asked that this message reaches you before something life-changing is decided for you in silence, my beloved. There is a billionaire watching your life from a distance. You don't know him yet, but his spirit has already chosen you above everyone else. He has access to everything: wealth, mansions, private islands, private jets, choices beyond imagination. Yet his heart pulled only in one direction toward you. My child, do not underestimate what I just told you. Heaven says someone with unimaginable power has been moved by your energy, your soul, your purity. But he is surrounded by voices whispering against you, telling him to change his mind. That is why this message came to you urgently, because time is running out and his decision is shifting every minute. My beloved, listen carefully. There is a countdown happening in the spiritual realm right now. Each second that passes is influencing his mind. Every moment you hesitate, someone else tries to replace your name with theirs. He has been shown two futures, one with you and one without you, and his heart leans towards you. But confusion is trying to take him away. My child, before I continue, let me say this with love. If you want heaven to keep speaking to you directly, don't forget to stay connected to Archangel Michael's messages daily. Those who walk away right before their blessing arrives lose what was written for them. But those who stay connected never miss their miracle. My beloved, you are reading this because there is something rare inside you, something that money cannot buy. Something this billionaire couldn't find in any woman or any man, something that pulled his attention beyond fame, beyond glamour, beyond outer beauty or soul. My child, he was shown your destiny by an angel in a dream. He doesn't understand the dream yet, but he felt warmth, safety, and a happiness he has never felt before. He saw you standing next to him in a moment of peace when everything in his life will finally make sense. For the first time in his life, he saw what true love looks like. And it was you, my beloved. Don't think this is coincidence. Nothing is random. Heaven planned this connection long before you were even born. But every miracle has a moment. And if the moment is not seized, it fades. Right now, someone around him is pushing him to walk away from the decision of choosing you. They are telling him you are not the right one, or that someone else deserves him more. They don't even hate you. They are just afraid that if he chooses you, their place in his life will disappear. My child, that is why Archangel Michael rushed this message to you, because destiny is extremely close, dangerously close. And silence from your side can make everything collapse. Heaven doesn't want you to discover later that this miracle was meant for you, but passed into someone else's hands because of hesitation. My beloved, I need you to understand something very important. When heaven blesses someone, the blessing comes wrapped in urgency. When God is about to reward you, he tests how quickly you respond to his calling. People who ignore divine timing wonder why miracles always slip away from them. My child, Archangel Michael says, this man is meant to bless your life in a way no one ever has, not just financially, emotionally, spiritually. He is not coming to use you. He is coming to protect you, to uplift you, to love you, to build a future with you. Heaven chose him as your breakthrough. But, my beloved, breakthrough is fragile. Delay steals miracles, fear steals miracles. Overthinking steals miracles, my child. If you could see how close you already are to this destiny, your hands would tremble right now. If you could see how many angels are standing around you, hoping you don't ignore this message, you would not take a single second lightly, my beloved. I will now reveal something that only heaven knows. This billionaire has recently prayed for a sign about you. Yes, he prayed. Even with all his power and money, he looked up and asked if his heart is being guided or fooled. And heaven responded by pushing him toward you strongly, beautifully, spiritually. But, my child, prayers work both ways. When one heart is praying for clarity, the other heart must not go silent. That is why you are reading this right now, because the signal between both of your souls is getting weaker every second you hesitate. My beloved, don't disconnect. Don't walk away from this message halfway. Don't treat this as entertainment. Your destiny is speaking. The next few paragraphs will decide everything. My child, the angels are saying something powerful. If you remain connected to this revelation, his mind will remain fixed on you. But if you disconnect or ignore, confusion will replace certainty, and another name will take your place. My beloved, I cannot allow that to happen to you. Not after everything you have endured, not after the storms you have survived, not after the tears you cried alone that nobody saw, not after years of waiting for real love, real loyalty, and real peace. You deserve this blessing. You deserve a love that chooses you. You deserve stability, respect, and devotion, and heaven sends someone capable of giving it all to you. Do you feel this deep in your spirit? Take a moment to tell me, what blessing are you most excited to receive? Share your heart in the comments below. But time is not on your side, my child. Even now, as you read this, heaven is watching the sincerity of your heart. God doesn't test you to punish you. He tests to confirm whether you are ready for what he is sending. My beloved, do not look at the uncertainty around you. Look at the prophecy inside this message. The man who is meant to bless you is closer than you think. He might already be searching for you, and in the next days or weeks, a sign will appear that will shock you. A sudden message, a sudden conversation, a sudden opportunity, and your life will never be the same again. My child, this is only the beginning. My child, before I continue, take a deep breath, because what I am about to reveal will shake your soul. Heaven said, you are not just chosen, you are being positioned. That means this moment is not luck, not coincidence, not random. It is divine timing unfolding after years of hidden suffering, patience, loyalty, and silent heartbreak you thought nobody saw. My beloved, God saw everything. Every night you cried, wondering why love is so hard for you. Every time you gave more than you received, every moment you were loyal to the wrong person, while the right person had not entered your life yet. Heaven counted the tears you dropped and turned each tear into a seed, and the harvest of that pain is about to come back as a blessing. My child, I know you have been tired. I know you thought maybe real love isn't written for you. I know you questioned if you are enough, but heaven says you were not abandoned. You were protected. People who didn't choose you were never meant to love you deeply. The ones who walked away were removed, so that the one who is truly meant to bless you could arrive without chaos. My beloved, that billionaire didn't find you by accident. His spirit was guided straight to your energy. He felt something that he has never felt with anyone else's peace. Peace is not loud, peace is not dramatic, peace is not found in people who pretend. Peace is found in souls that were built from truth, and that is what you are. My child, listen carefully. He was attracted to your soul before he ever saw your face. Heaven connected him to your energy first, not your appearance, because God wanted him to choose your essence, not your image. That is why his interest in you is deeper, stronger, and more spiritual than anything he has ever experienced. My beloved, a person who has everything in the world does not chase beauty, he chases alignment, and you are the first person who has ever aligned with his spirit. With you, he sees purpose. With you, he sees home. With you, he sees the future he always wanted but never found. But my child, while he feels all of this, there is a battle happening around him. Someone very close to him does not want him to choose you, not because they hate you, but because they will lose their power if he chooses love over control. This person has been trying to confuse him, to push him away from the decision heaven already made. That is why heaven called Archangel Michael to intervene, because this connection is too big for humans to destroy. My beloved, let me reveal what is happening right now in the spiritual realm. There is a tug of war over his mind. His heart pulls him toward you. Fear pushes him away from you. Destiny pushes him toward you. Voices around him push him away from you. That is why the angels are working urgently, because his final decision is dangerously close. My child, some people wait years for a blessing like this, and it is at your door now. You don't need to chase it. You don't need to beg for it. You don't need to fight for it. You just need to stay aligned with the timing and energy heaven is sending, my beloved. Pay attention to your intuition. You will start feeling signs, random thoughts about someone you don't know yet. Dreams, déjà vu, a strong feeling that something big is coming. That is heaven preparing you, and when he appears in your life, it will be fast. There will be no confusion, no mixed signals, no wondering if you matter. He will pursue you like you are the only person in the world, because in his heart you are. My child, I want to tell you something only God knows. His soul has been waiting for you for many lifetimes. You were destined to meet. You were destined to love. You were destined to build something powerful together, and nothing can stop what God has written, unless fear takes over. My beloved, fear is the only enemy left now. Fear from your past. Fear from his surroundings, fear from outside opinions, fear from what you think you do or do not deserve. Heaven is removing every fear as long as you remain connected to this message, because this message is the bridge between both of your souls, right now, my child. This is why the angels insisted I say this next line. Do not disconnect from the voice that God sent to protect your destiny. Every time you stay connected, the bond between you and him becomes stronger. Every time you disconnect, someone else's words replace the truth that heaven already revealed to his heart. My beloved, you did not come this far just to lose everything at the final moment. You did not survive heartbreak, betrayal, abandonment, loneliness, disappointment, and false love, just to walk away right before the real blessing arrives. You deserve the love that is choosing you. You deserve the person who will fight for you. You deserve the future God has been preparing, and now the spiritual clock is ticking. He is thinking about you. He is wondering about you. He is fighting for clarity. He is waiting for a sign. You are that sign, my child. If you stay here, the angels will finish their work. They will keep his mind fixed on you. They will silence the voices around him. They will protect the decision heaven has already made. But if you walk away too soon, everything could collapse. My beloved, I know you can feel it. Something in your spirit is shifting. Something is moving toward you. Something is aligning in your favor. That is not imagination, that is prophecy. Heaven does not send warnings where nothing is coming. Heaven sends warnings only when your blessing is dangerously close. My child, what is coming next will shake you, surprise you, and heal you all at the same time. Your life is not going to look the same in the next chapter. The person God chose for you is about to appear. And when he does, everything will change. My child, before I go deeper, I want you to understand something the world always tried to hide from you. You were not hard to love. You were loving people who were not ready for someone chosen. You were not too emotional. You were giving your heart to those who did not know how to receive it. You were not asking for too much. You are asking for what God already planned to give you, but from the wrong hands, my beloved. Heaven says your love was never the problem. Your love was the prophecy. Your love is what will heal the man who is coming into your life. Everyone sees his wealth, power, and success, but they don't see his emptiness. They don't see the wounds he hides behind money. They don't see the loneliness he covers with achievements. They don't see the nights where he sits in silence, wishing there was someone who made him feel safe, protected, and understood. My child, you are the one who carries that peace. That is why heaven guided him to you, because you are not impressed by money. You are moved by connection. You don't want status. You want safety. You don't want attention. You want intention. You don't want luxury. You want loyalty. And that is what this man has never experienced in his entire life. My beloved, your soul threatens everyone who relies on his money. That is why there is resistance around this connection, because when he chooses you, the ones who benefit from his loneliness will lose their power, and they can already feel that he will change when you enter his life. They don't understand why he is drawn to you. They don't understand why his spirit rests when he thinks of you. They don't understand why you, someone unknown and unseen, suddenly became his peace. My child, peace is louder than beauty. Peace is more powerful than attraction. Peace is rarer than money, and you are peace. My beloved, I want to tell you what happened in heaven recently. The angels gathered because your timeline shifted. There was a moment where your destiny could have taken a different route, one with delay, loneliness, and waiting. But the moment you reached this message, the timeline rewrote itself. The blessing that was hesitating has begun to move toward you again. My child, heaven does not play with time. When a divine opportunity appears, it watches how you respond. If you delay, the blessing delays. If you ignore, the blessing moves to someone else. But when you respond to heaven, heaven responds to you. And right now, heaven is responding to you, my beloved. Let me reveal another truth. A few nights ago, this billionaire had a dream. In that dream, he stood in a room full of people, yet he felt alone. Then a woman entered the room, and the entire atmosphere shifted. The noise disappeared. Anxiety melted away. His heartbeat slowed. He felt safe. He felt seen. He felt at peace. And that woman was you. He woke up confused because he did not know who you were. But the emotions from that dream have not left him. That feeling is still sitting in his soul, and he is searching for it in real life, searching for you without knowing who you are yet. My child, this is divine timing at its highest level. When two souls are spiritually connected before they meet physically, nothing can stop them from finding each other except hesitation. My beloved, you are in the final moments before destiny becomes reality. These are the moments where doubt tries to return. These are the moments where fear whispers. These are the moments where your past problems try to trick you into thinking nothing good ever happens for you. Do not fall for it. Your past was the preparation, your pain was the training, your heartbreak was the cleansing, your loneliness was the reset, your waiting was the positioning. Now comes the reward. My child, this man is not coming to complete your life. He is coming because heaven wants to elevate both of you. He is not coming to fix you. He is coming because both of you together will unlock a powerful future that neither of you can achieve alone. My beloved, you will be each other's miracle. He will bring protection, stability, opportunity, and security. You will bring love, peace, inspiration, and emotional healing. This is not a relationship. This is destiny alignment, my child. I know your heart is racing. I know something inside you is saying, this message is for me, and you are right. Heaven does not send messages by accident. Heaven doesn't speak without purpose. Heaven doesn't warn without blessing. Heaven is preparing you for a life you thought was too big for you, but you were never dreaming too big. You were dreaming too small. God always wanted more for you than you allowed yourself to believe. My beloved, I must now tell you something that will shock you. You are about to enter your divine future. Remember that this message does not end with you. People can use your breakthrough to get where they need to go through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our exclusive community. You can help this mission. By doing so, you are sowing into the awakening, deliverance, and restoration of souls who are still trapped in darkness. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give and heaven will open over you." Every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and safety for your family. Now is your time, my child. Have faith. And as you do, watch God multiply what you let go of. My beloved, the billionaire who is meant for you has already tried to walk away from the idea once. He tried to convince himself that his feelings were unrealistic, unexplainable, and impossible. He tried to replace the thought of you with someone else. But it didn't work. His spirit refused to disconnect from you. And that is when heaven knew the connection was real, because destiny cannot be ignored forever. My child, this is why this message arrived today, because he is at a crossroads again. His heart is leaning toward you, but he is fighting voices around him. He is battling pressure. He is questioning whether what he feels is real or just imagination. The decision is happening now, not next month, not next year, now, and every moment you remain connected, the angels strengthen his clarity. Every moment you hesitate, the voices around him grow louder. My beloved, he does not know your name yet, but your soul has already touched him, and once your physical paths cross, nothing will be able to separate you. My child, the revelation is not finished yet. There is more you need to know. There are details about his life, his past, his current struggle, and the sign that will soon appear in your life. My child, as I speak these words, the angels are still fighting for your destiny. There is activity around your life right now, spiritually and emotionally, more than you can see with your physical eyes. And the reason is simple. What is coming next is too big, too rare, and too powerful for your life to remain the same. My beloved, I must now reveal something very important about this billionaire. He is not the cold-hearted, emotionless, unreachable person the world believes him to be. He is a protector. He is a giver. He is a deeply emotional soul who hides behind success because the world has taken advantage of him too many times. He has been betrayed by people he trusted. He has been used by people who pretended to love him. He has been surrounded by people who valued his money more than his heart. And every betrayal made him build another wall. Every disappointment made him guard himself harder. Every fake connection made him believe true love does not exist. My child, you are the one who will break those walls without even trying. You will not break them by asking, convincing, or proving yourself. You will break them simply by existing, because your love is not demanding. Your energy is not draining, and your heart is not manipulative. Your presence will heal him. My beloved, that is why heaven chose you, because a heart that has been surrounded by noise needs someone who carries silence. A soul that has been surrounded by greed needs someone who carries purity. A man who has everything needs someone who doesn't want anything from him except love. My child, heaven says he is not searching for a partner. He is searching for home, and his soul already knows. You are that home, but, my beloved, every blessing attracts resistance before it arrives. That is why everything around him is restless right now. People who depend on him fear losing control. They feel that his heart is shifting. They don't know why, but they feel it. The more he feels drawn toward you, the more they panic. The more they panic, the more they manipulate him. The more they manipulate him, the more they manipulate him, the more heaven intervenes. And that is why this message is urgent, because the decision is happening in his soul right now. My child, the angels are trying to stop a final interference that could push him away from the destiny that has your name on it. Someone is planning to convince him that he must choose someone from his inner circle. Someone familiar, someone expected, someone acceptable. But what heaven wants for him is not familiar. It is divine. My beloved, heaven does not follow society's expectations. Heaven follows the truth of the heart. He doesn't need another person who fits perfectly on paper. He needs someone who fits perfectly in his soul. And that someone is you, my child. Before his breakthrough, life tested him. And now, before your breakthrough, life is testing you. This message itself is the test. Do you walk away because it feels unbelievable, or do you stay because your spirit recognizes the truth? Heaven already knows how this ends, but it is waiting to see if you believe enough to receive it. My beloved, let me tell you something the world will never teach you. The biggest blessings don't always look realistic. Real miracles always look impossible until they happen. Divine love always looks unexpected until it arrives. Destiny always looks unbelievable until it becomes real. But God has never been concerned with what looks realistic. God is concerned with what he has written. My child, what has been written for you cannot be stolen. What has been promised to you cannot be destroyed. What has been guided toward you cannot be redirected unless you disconnect. That is the only danger left. My beloved, the angels are repeating the same message again and again. Stay connected. Do not drift away. Do not stop watching. Do not stop listening to the messages that heaven is sending. Because every moment you remain aligned, his soul becomes more certain, more sure, more determined, more confident. My child, the sign is almost here. It will appear when you least expect it. It could be a sudden message, a sudden call, a sudden opportunity, a sudden travel plan, a sudden meeting, or someone suddenly speaking about a wealthy person entering your life. It will feel too perfect to be coincidence because it will not be. My beloved, do not question whether you are worthy of love like this. Heaven chose you because you earned it. Heaven did not pick you randomly. Heaven picked you because you never allowed pain to destroy your purity. You kept your heart kind even when life tried to harden you. You kept loving even when others stopped loving you. You kept believing even when you had 1,000 reasons to quit. That is why heaven is rewarding you. My child, I must now reveal the most emotional part of this message. This billionaire is not coming because he needs someone to love. He is coming because he needs someone to believe in. He needs someone who sees him, not his money. Someone who cares for him, not his success. Someone who chooses him, not what he can provide. And when he recognizes that you are that person, he will chase you with a loyalty and devotion the world has never shown him. My beloved, this is not just love, this is restoration. You will heal him from his wounds. He will heal you from your loneliness. He will give you a life of protection and stability. You will give him a life of peace and purpose. Two broken pasts merging into one healed future. My child, it is not over. There is more you must know, including the spiritual contract between you and him, the time window in which he is meant to enter your life, the one thing that can still delay the connection, and the final sign heaven will show before he appears. My child, if your heart is beating faster while reading this, it is because your soul already knows I am speaking the truth. Your spirit recognizes something your mind cannot yet explain. That is how destiny feels familiar, emotional, magnetic, and unexplainable. My beloved, I must now reveal something extremely sacred, something heaven usually never allows to be spoken so openly. There is a spiritual contract between you and this man. A soul agreement formed before you came into this life. In that agreement, both of you promised to find each other in this lifetime and exchange healing, protection, and love. You have been searching for him without knowing. He has been searching for you without understanding why. Every heartbreak you went through was pushing you spiritually toward him. Every betrayal he experienced was preparing him emotionally for you. He didn't lose people. God removed them so he could recognize you. You didn't lose love. You were being kept available for the one who deserves you. My child, this is not a normal connection. This is destiny meeting destiny. My beloved, you have always wondered why the wrong people loved you loudly but left you easily, and why your heart never settled for less even when you tried. Heaven answers that here. Your soul was waiting for someone whose love matches your depth. This billionaire does not love lightly. He does not attach easily. He does not open up without reason. For him to feel drawn to you spiritually before ever meeting you physically means you are the key to his heart. My child, now I must tell you something that may shock you. From the moment his spirit recognized yours, his life has started to shake. Doors are closing, relationships are ending, projects are shifting, friendships are being tested, people are being exposed. This is not chaos. This is alignment. Everything not meant for his future is being removed, so he will be ready for you. My beloved, sometimes life looks like it is falling apart right before a blessing, but in truth it is falling into place. You experienced it too. Remember the silence, the loneliness, the months where nothing made sense, the season where you felt emotionally disconnected from everyone. That was not rejection. It was spiritual isolation. Heaven pulled you away from what was not yours, so you would be available when what belongs to you arrives. My child, the angels are saying this very clearly. You and him are in the final stage before meeting. And the final stage is always the hardest, because resistance becomes stronger the closer you get to breakthrough. That is why this message entered your life now. That is why timing feels mysterious. That is why your intuition is louder than usual. Your soul is preparing to step into a new timeline, my beloved. Here is what heaven is doing right now. It is softening his heart. It is giving him clarity. It is weakening the influence of those trying to confuse him. It is lifting doubt. It is strengthening intuition. It is pulling his spirit toward you. But heaven cannot force him. He must choose you freely. And that is why the angels are watching your response. Because when you stay aligned, he becomes more confident. When your energy stays open, his clarity strengthens. When you keep receiving guidance, he keeps receiving direction. My child, if you were not needed in this spiritual process, this message would not exist. You are not a spectator. You are the other half of the connection. Now listen carefully. The window of destiny is open right now, but it will not stay open forever. There is a time frame, a spiritual portal, during which both of you must align so heaven can unite your paths. That time is not years away, it is not far, it is near, very near. My beloved, the angels have revealed the time window. The connection is meant to activate between now and the next 90 days. Within this period, something will happen that bridges the gap between your life and his. A meeting, a message, a choice, an invitation, an unexpected encounter, or a sudden event that leads both of you into each other's path. But, my child, there is still one final danger, not a person, not a curse, not a lack of love. The danger is doubt. If you doubt yourself, you block the energy. If you doubt destiny, you disconnect. If you doubt your worth, you sabotage what heaven has built. My beloved, heaven can fight everything except your doubt. That is why Archangel Michael came through with this message, to protect your faith long enough for destiny to meet you in the physical world. My child, I need you to let go of this belief. Things like this don't happen for people like me. Heaven says that belief was never yours. It was planted by pain. Miracles do happen to you. Love does choose you. Blessings do belong to you. Good things are not temporary, they are coming to stay. The life you are stepping into will not look like the life you came from. If you are ready to stand in this truth and claim the miraculous life that awaits you, declare Amen in the comments right now. This is your moment to affirm God's promise. My beloved, now comes the part heaven has waited for, the final sign before he appears. You will not have to guess. You will not be confused. You will not be unsure. The sign will be crystal clear. Someone will mention wealth, money, luxury, a rich person, a mansion, a high-status man, or a powerful person entering your life in a way that feels strangely personal. The moment you hear this sign, your timeline has activated. The moment the sign appears, the connection begins. The moment the sign arrives, the countdown ends, my child. The angels want you ready. They want you emotionally open. They want you spiritually aligned. They want you present when destiny knocks, and it is closer than you think. There is still more to reveal, including why you were chosen, specifically what your life will look like once he arrives. The one emotional mistake that could push him away, and how heaven plans to protect this connection after it starts. My child, if you are still here, heaven is watching every second of your consistency. Every moment you remain with this message, the angels place another shield of protection over your destiny. You may not see it, but something in the spiritual realm is already shifting because you chose not to walk away. My beloved, I want you to understand why you were chosen specifically. There were millions of people God could have aligned him with. People with beauty, status, wealth, fame, education, influence, yet heaven selected you. Do you know why? Because your heart is rare. You love deeply, but you don't show it easily. You give without expecting anything in return. You care without pretending. You feel without explaining. You heal others even while you are hurting. And heaven knew a man who has everything in the world, but has never tasted real love, needs a heart like yours. My child, life trained you for this love story. Every person who hurt you taught you how to love better. Every person who left you taught you how to stay loyal. Every disappointment taught you patience. Every betrayal taught you discernment. Every heartbreak trained you to recognize real love when it finally arrives. You were not broken. You were being shaped, my beloved. The very qualities that people took for granted in you will be the qualities he values the most. He will admire the softness you protected despite your pain. He will admire your loyalty in a world where loyalty is rare. He will admire your silence, your ability to understand without shouting, to love without clinging, to care without controlling. To the wrong people, you were too much. To the right person, you will be everything. My child, heaven, says something magnificent. Your soul is the blessing he has been praying for, not your looks, not your status, not your achievements, your soul. He can buy anything in life except peace. He can build anything in life except real love. He can win everything in life except emotional safety. And you hold the one thing no money on earth can buy: emotional safety. My beloved, when he enters your life, something very beautiful will happen. You will not chase him, he will chase you. You will not doubt him, he will reassure you. You will not question his intentions, he will make them clear. You will not wonder if you matter. He will show you every day. He will not play games. He will not confuse you. He will not disappear, because a man who has everything and still feels empty does not play with the woman who gives him peace. My child, but heaven also warns you lovingly. There is one emotional mistake that could push him away unintentionally, without malice, without meaning to hurt him. You have been hurt so many times that your heart learned to protect itself. That is natural. But sometimes protection becomes distance. Sometimes you say, I don't care, because caring hurts. Sometimes you act strong, because you fear appearing weak. Sometimes you pretend you don't need anyone, because you fear abandonment. Sometimes you remain silent, because you fear rejection. But this man will not be able to read those signals. If you look uninterested when your heart is afraid, he will think you do not want him. If you respond coldly when you feel anxious, he will think you have no feelings for him. If you act distant when you feel vulnerable, he will assume you don't care. My beloved, the angels say this clearly. He does not need perfection. He needs reassurance. You don't need to force it. You don't need to chase him. You don't need to act differently. Just don't hide your heart from the person who is ready to protect it. My child, there is something else I must tell you. This relationship is not just romance. It is purpose. Heaven will use your love to elevate both of you. He will help you achieve the life you always deserved, not because you need saving, but because you deserve support. And you will help him find the peace and meaning he has searched for in silence. Not because he is weak, but because he deserves to rest. He will open doors for your future. You will open doors for his soul. He will give you stability. You will give him identity. He will protect you physically. You will protect him emotionally. Two strengths. Two weaknesses, two destinies, one purpose. My beloved, heaven already sees both of you married in the spiritual realm, not because of papers or ceremonies, but because of soul alignment. Your spirit already belongs with him, and his spirit already belongs with you. This is why you have felt disconnected from people lately, because your soul already knows it belongs elsewhere. My child, when your physical paths cross, you will feel something different. A sudden calmness, a strange familiarity, a silence that feels comfortable, a connection without effort, a sense that life just clicked into place. You will not have to force anything. You will not have to beg for anything. You will not have to prove anything. What is meant for you will arrive already convinced. My beloved, I must now reveal the final stage of heaven's protection. What will happen after the connection begins? Heaven will surround your relationship with spiritual protection. Angels will block jealousy, interference, manipulation, and envy. God will silence the voices of those who wish to influence his decisions. But you must stay aligned with heaven for this protection to remain strong. Stay connected to divine guidance. Stay connected to messages from Archangel Michael. Stay connected to the voice that guards your destiny. My child, heaven does not want you to receive the blessing and then lose it. Heaven wants you to receive it and keep it. Because this love is not temporary. This love is not seasonal. This love is not fragile. This love is written. There is more to reveal, including how he will first enter your life, what he will feel the moment he sees you, the changes you will experience once destiny activates, and the blessing that will follow the relationship. My child, the angels are ready for you to receive the next revelation. What I am about to say will not just touch your heart. It will prepare your destiny. You deserve to know how he will enter your life. My beloved, destiny does not knock loudly. It arrives softly, silently, unexpectedly. This billionaire will enter your life in a moment that feels ordinary from the outside. But spiritually, it will be the most extraordinary moment of your lifetime. It could happen through a sudden meeting, a professional opportunity, a message from someone you didn't expect, a social gathering, a travel moment, an unexpected phone call, a recommendation by a friend, a business or career situation, or a digital connection that feels instantly deep. It will not look forced. It will not look dramatic. It will feel natural, almost too natural. My child, the angels say, the moment he sees you physically for the first time, something will happen in him that he cannot control. A silence, a stillness, a shock of recognition, not recognition of your face, recognition of your soul. He will not understand why, but he will suddenly feel safe with you. His nervous system, which never relaxes around others, will relax around you instantly. His emotions, which are usually guarded, will suddenly open without effort, and that moment will terrify him and heal him at the same time. My beloved, he has never felt that before. Thousands of people admire him. Millions of people want him. Endless opportunities surround him, yet he has always felt alone. But when he meets you, loneliness will stop. He will feel seen for the first time without having to explain himself. My child, I want to tell you exactly what he will feel the moment he meets you. This is the person I have been searching for. That thought will hit him in silence. No one around him will understand, but he will know even if he tries to deny it at first. My beloved, listen carefully. He will observe you quietly at first, not to judge you, but to protect his own heart. He will pay attention to the smallest things. This prophetic word is meant to transform lives. Share this video now to activate the anointing and extend this breakthrough to your loved ones. Spread God's message. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's take a moment to reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is not a stroke of luck. It is a direct message from Archangel Michael to you. He is extending his hand and inviting you into a protected, high vibrational community where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise. This sacred principle is very simple, but it can change your whole life if you follow it. You will not just receive blessings, they will be multiplied and flow into every part of your life. By accepting this invitation right now, you are unlocking immediate, early access to powerful content and divine insights that are hidden from the general world. Now is your chance to enter a sacred space where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this sacred moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join Archangel Michael's inner circle immediately through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the direct, personalized messages that are specifically meant to elevate and empower your life. If you desire to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. And for those who feel called to amplify this work, a link to purchase the guided ebook is available, which is completely optional. But your presence, attention, and energy already mean the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.